Happy morning, Namaskar, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. In this episode, I would like to bring to my viewers that this decade 2020 to 2030 is very important in 21st century. Lot of transformation, lot of devastation and lot of changes are happening across the globe. To witness, we need to recapitulate and see what has happened from 2020 to 2021. We have seen COVID pandemic reactions and sufferings in 2020-21. 7 million died, 6.75 million people recovered. 2022-23 we have seen Ukraine war. Ukraine casualties has gone up to 500,000, which is a mammoth number. Russian casualties has gone 100,000 plus, wounded 150,000 plus. Then subsequently we have seen 2023 till 2024 Israel-Hamas war. These all are not desirable, where we are looking and working towards peace across the globe. Around 37,200 casualties has been reported for Palestinians in Israel-Hamas war. Around 1,600 casualties has been reported among the Israelis. Around 50,000 plus wounded, 105 journalists, 220 plus humanitarian workers, 180 plus RWA UN officials has been reported as killed. This is not desirable, acceptable. So we need to think, we need to rethink that what is going on. In 2024, it's a year of elections. This is the first time in the history of globe that 80 countries are going for electoral polls this year. So including some of the wealthiest nations in the globe, some of the most populous states in the globe, some of the complicated and confrontal countries in the globe are casting their votes. So the total number of voters are more than 2 billion out of global population of 8 billion. So it has started in the month of January, from first week of January till June second week. Almost 34 countries has chosen their premier. It started from Taiwan. Lee Sheng-tai has already been elected. In Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina has already been elected with lot of controversies in Bangladesh, and lot of media and global attention and criticism has happened on their election methodology, procedures, and opposition boycotted in that country. However, Bangladesh has elected Sheikh Hasina as their premier. After that, we need to come to Indonesia. Indonesia has elected Mr. Su as their president. Pakistan, after a lot of drama which was not desirable, it was a dent in the name of democracy. Pakistan, though PTI Imran Khan was jailed, but however they tried to get a good number as an independent candidates. 93 from PTI got elected with their supporters. 103 was the number. So the TV and the media was coming one point of time at the day of announcement and the result declaration that PTI was ahead in 127 assembly national seats, but somehow it got halted and everything was in ruckus. It was a dent in the democracy, as I mentioned. Somehow the Nawaz Sharif's party has come in the forefront and they have done a coalition with PPP. Mr. Zardari is the president and Shahbaz Sharif is the prime minister of Pakistan. So most populous countries like Bangladesh, Indonesia, Pakistan, India being the largest democratic country in the world, its election really matters across the globe. So it was a very, very warm welcome for the third time to Narendra Modi to take as a Prime Minister of the country as an NDA. Basically BJP is the main ally along with other regional parties. So the total number of seats they have, NDA has bagged around 293 and 232 by its opponents, which is a mix of regional parties with Indian National Congress. So Mr. Modi has lot of challenges in this next coming 5 years. So basically he needs to address the policy flip-flops. He needs to come back to the land availability, the digital transformation, infrastructure, and PLI schemes, employment. Though the GDP is one of the highest in the world, and at the same time being a 5th largest economy, and BJP is targeting for becoming 3rd largest in the globe, but their inherent issues are there which needs to be addressed. Apart from that, there are countries like Mexico, they have selected the first lady premier, Claudia Sheinbaum. And then South Africa has first seen that in 30 years after the anti-apartheid movement by Nelson Mandela, first time ANC couldn't able to manage majority. So they are also running with coalition. Though Zuma, the ex-president, has come up with a new party, it's called MK. They have begetted around 15% seat, but nevertheless ANC is forming a coalition government in South Africa as well. There are countries like Brazil, UK is having their poll in July. Rishi Sunak has preponed and they are coming up for that election in the month of July, and that's a huge importance for the British people, that who will take charge, Rishi Sunak or the Labour Party. So if there will be an election at this point of time, so Labour Party will took over. That's what the exit polls which could able to reflect at this point of time. United States of America, again a very sophisticated, developed, democratic country in the world, who will be having elections at the fag end of the year. Brazil, Sao Paulo will be having a municipal election in October. So it's an election year, needs to be seen. So in America, Joe Biden or Donald Trump, people will going to select who. There are a lot of things that there are issues on drug trafficking, there are issues on security, there are issues on arms and ammunitions, there are issues on tax cuts, so there are issues on border closures and border securities. So those things needs to be addressed, and it needs to be witnessed that who will take over at the fag end of the year in 2024. Friends, I have tried to recapitulate the events which has happened in last 4.5 years, and I wanted to conclude and sum up that it's a year of event. Another 6 months to go. We are hopeful that something good will come up for all global citizens. So see you soon, and goodbye, and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you so much.